Hey guys! I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha, and I wanted to talk to you guys about socially awkwardness. Is that a real word? Being socially awkward in this video. There are many similarities, I think, between the autism spectrum disorder, ASD, and being an INFJ. And I think that's the reason a lot of us get confused because I used to think that I was autistic when I was younger because a lot of people used to say that to me. Are you autistic? Um, which kind of shows you how socially awkward I was. But I used to even do things that I was like, maybe I have a disorder of some sort. Like, it doesn't make sense. Everyone else seems to know what to do and I don't, right? One of the things that is a similarity between the autism spectrum disorder and INFJs is that we are socially awkward as well, as much as as autistic people can be. Perhaps not as much as. Obviously, we're all on a spectrum. So I can be very socially awkward, socially inept, socially. I have no social etiquette really. Partly because I don't really care about all those institutions because I think they're completely a waste of time and energy. But partly also because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with my life and with people in general. I have no idea what to do around people is generally the case. The difference between autistic people and us is that we know that we're socially awkward. Mostly we know that we're socially awkward. I'll give you a quick example just to give you an idea of how I behave in the world and how different it is from these videos. So recently, well, not recently, a few months ago, I was with a group of people, and they want to be really good friends with me, but I don't think we're good friends because they don't really know anything about me, but they assume that we're really good friends, which is terrible to say that. They're good people, and they were in my life for a little bit. And there was this one guy who was always talking bad about other people behind their back. So we were in a group of people, and if one person wasn't in the group at the moment, they were out doing something, and the rest of the people were around, he would say something bad about that other person that was not here, right? Now, I want to believe that he was just joking. I want to believe that he was just being facetious. I don't think that's how you say it, but I feel like he was just joking. He was just kind of, talking, just being stupid, as people do, right? But I just don't like it when people talk about other people behind their back. Because I know that has happened to me many times, and I've had people come to me and tell me, oh, she was talking about you behind my back. First of all, I don't like people telling me if people are talking behind my back, because then it's just the same thing, you're just gossiping. But if you're going to talk about someone's behind someone's back, just don't do it around me. I just don't like. I think it's so unfair because that person is not there to defend themselves. And I'm not saying that never talk about other people at all, but just don't say bad things about that other person that you would not say in front of them directly. If you will say that in front of them, then totally fine. You can talk about that stuff all around the place behind their back, right? But if you cannot say that to them in front of them, to their face, then do not talk about it behind their back, right? Okay, I'm ranting now. But so this person was doing that, and of course, no one said anything. Now that really irks me as well because I'm like, but why? Why are you not standing up for this person? She's apparently your friend. Do you do this when I'm not around as well? You talk about it behind my back and laugh behind my back and do all that stuff. Then how can I trust you guys? How can I trust that you are friends? Is that what friends do? Is that what friendship is all about? If that's the case, then I don't want friends in my life, right? So of course I spoke up about it because I had to. I mean, I'm like, do you say this in front of the other person as well? I mean, do you actually say that? Why are you saying this and all that stuff, right? Now, when I get angry or when I see an injustice, of course I get really angry and I talk about it and I walk away. And so I did that, and later some people were like, why do you have to be like that? Everyone knew that he was doing it, but no one said anything, but you did. Why do you have to make things socially awkward? Why do you have to do things like that? Why do you have to break the mood? Why do you have to kill the mood like that, right? And this is just one scenario out of a million where I'm sitting there and I say things and people are like, wait, did she actually just say that out loud? Everyone is obviously thinking it, but no one's actually talking about it. And or other socially awkward things where, you know, people are hitting on me and I think that they're being idiots, and I'm like, you know, what are you talking about? Not realizing that fact. Or if I'm in a group of people and, you know, someone's being extra egotistical, then just kind of walking away, and when he asks what's going on, being like, I just don't like the energy, I just don't want to be around you anymore. Just I guess, I don't know if it's socially awkwardness or it's just direct honesty. Oh boy. But we can be socially awkward, is basically what I'm saying. The problem with, I shouldn't say problem. The issue with, I think, autistic people is that perhaps they don't actually know they're being socially awkward. And even if you're on the spectrum, perhaps even INFJs sometimes don't know that they're being socially awkward. But most INFJs, I think, absolutely know that they're socially awkward, that they have no idea what they're doing in company, they have no idea what to do around people, they have no idea what socialization means or what people mean or what life is all about. And that's one of the reasons we spend so much time at home. You know, that's the reason why we'd rather spend all of our days sitting at home than being outside, because literally we have no idea what we're doing when we go outside. I have no idea. When I'm walking around, when a person passes me by, I'm like, should I say hello? Should I say good morning? Should I talk to this person? Should I look at them in the eye? Or should I just look away? And so normally I just look away, and I feel like, oh my God, I was so rude, I should have looked at them. And that's just a stranger walking past me on the street, right, in my neighborhood. Or when I'm sitting with someone and I'm making eye contact with them, I'm like, okay, my God, should I look into their eyes and stare really deeply like I normally do and intently so I know what they're saying? Or should I look away? How much should I look away? Should I look away 10% of the time? Should I look away 90% of the time? Should I look down at my hands? Should I look up at the coffee that I'm drinking? What should I do? And so half of the conversation I missed because of that, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Should I look at this person? And why are they talking about this? And what are they trying to tell me? Are they hitting on me, or are they talking to me because they like me, or are they talking to me because they feel sad for me, or they think I'm pathetic, or do they like? I mean, there's so many things that are happening in my head that make things socially awkward. I'm sure it's all just freaking overthinking, because, you know, all you could just do, because we're so freaking charming sometimes, not blowing our own horn. I'm just saying that's the perception that comes through. That, you know, people are like just happy to be around us, but for us, we just don't get it. You know, should I be talking to this person more? Should I be saying less? Should I just be here for them? Especially when someone starts crying in front of me, I have no idea what to do. I literally like freeze, and I'm like, okay, I think body contact, maybe I should pat them on the shoulder, or maybe I should hug them. But I'm just standing there like an idiot. There was this one situation a few years ago. I'm not friends with this girl anymore, but we were good friends then. And, you know, she was puking after a long night of drinking. She drank a lot and she was unhappy, and so she drank a lot. And she was puking on the side of the street, and I'm like, oh shit, I have no idea what to do. So I'm just standing there staring at her puking. And later, like, she wipes off her face and she says, why were you staring at me while I was puking? Don't you think that was socially awkward? Like, don't you think you should have just looked away while I was puking, or done something else instead of staring at me and making me feel uncomfortable? And I was like, oh my God, you're right. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I was just watching to make sure that you didn't choke or anything and you were fine. But of course, I didn't say anything. I was just standing there like an idiot. And so, yeah, that was terrible. But these kind of things happen to us all the time. The good thing, as I said, is that we know that we're socially awkward. I think that's one of the good things in our life, you know, because we know that when we go into a social situation that we're going to be terrible at it. I know when I go into any social situation that I'm going to be terrible at it, that people are going to come up to me and tell me all their life stories, they're going to cry on my shoulder, and I'm going to be socially awkward about it, that if people say stupid things, I'm going to tell them they're being stupid. If they're being rude to someone or backbiting or doing anything like that, then I will speak up. That I will do things that will probably alienate people from my life. And I know that about me. I know that going into every situation that this is going to happen. And so I don't think about it too much. You know, I just don't worry about it anymore. I just spend as much time as possible at home by myself, where I don't have to worry about being socially awkward. But when I do go out, I know that there's going to be situations where I'm going to come back home and analyze it to death, because I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why am I so stupid? Why can't I just be good around people? Why can't I just But I don't want to go into chameleon mode because that just kind of ruins everything for me in my head. I don't want to play the chameleon role because it's so easy. Just play the chameleon role and you just pretend like you're someone else. Why do I have to do that every single time around people? I don't want to do it. And so that doesn't work as a fallback for me either. But it does for other INFJs, which is really great because we can be a chameleon as easily as possible, right? I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope I was able to explain myself to you guys. If you guys obviously have any questions, please let me know. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.